Hello and welcome back to a brand new Hearthstone arena. Gonna get right into it here. Pay our fee. And who do we get to choose from today? Paladin, Shaman, or Warrior? I think we're gonna go with Paladin. We've done Shaman. I'm not a huge fan of Warrior in the arena. You can get it going, but I don't know if I have what it takes. I guess it depends on the cards you get. So we're going to go with Paladin. Double bonus. I have Quest for Paladin. If we can make anything go. Alright, so Demolisher. He does that extra 2 damage at the start of your turn, which is always nice. 3 mana. That's not too bad. Holy Wrath. I'm not that excited about. It's not one of my favorite cards. It can really screw you. And Wailing Soul is interesting. It silences your own minions, which I suppose if you have something that kind of hurts your side of the board, it could be useful, but he's 4 mana, and a lot of the times he's going to mess you up. I'm going to go with Demolisher here. Shattered Sun Cleric can be very useful. Dancing Swords, I'm not a fan of. Again, these Death Rattle cards that let your opponents like draw out cards and minions, just I don't know. I don't really like their mechanic. And the Cobalt Geomancer, the spell damage might be nice, but we're gonna go with the Sun Cleric. Having that +1/+1 is nice. Solemn Vigil, draw 2 cards, cost 1 less for each minion that died this turn. Okay, so there's a reasonable chance you can use that for 4 mana. 4 mana for 2 cards, though, isn't that great. If 2 creatures die, you can get it out for 3 mana, then it becomes an Arcane Intellect, but I don't know. That card seems a little weird to me. The Tauren Warrior, he is Taunt, and if you get his Enrage going, he isn't half bad, but most of the time he just dies. And the Frigid Snowbolt, again with the spell damage. I don't know. Maybe I should go with the Solemn Vigil for the card draw. I don't know. Having some cheap taunt isn't horrible. I just feel like this is going to screw me. Maybe if your deck is catered around kind of getting a lot of cheap stuff out there quickly. I mean, having the 1/1 token as your hero power helps. But does it help enough? I don't know. I think I'm going to go with the Tauren Warrior. The Silent Knight has been used against me a couple times now, so I got kind of a newfound respect for him. The Stealth and Divine Shield, not too shabby. Ironforge Rifleman, if his 1 damage kills something or gets rid of a bubble, I guess it's useful. I don't know. The 3 mana seems a little expensive to me. Silverhand Regent, a lot of people have been using lately. She's very efficient, I guess. I haven't really had a chance to use her yet. I think I got 1 of her in a card pack, so I haven't really put her in any decks yet. So I haven't used her. Although, if you put her out and use your hero power is essentially like spend 2 mana, get 2 1/1s. Which seems pretty good. Let's go with her. She seems a little more Paladin-y. I don't know. We'll go with her. I haven't played with her yet. The Mech Warper. Oh no, are we going to have like the secret mech deck that I don't know exists until the end of all my cards? Let's hope not. We're not gonna choose that. Although this is a mech, so we could maybe justify it. Tournament Attendee. He's kind of just a taunt. Like, he's something that your opponent has to deal with. Whether it's with a hero power or a spell, like they have to do something to get him off the board. Because they have to get past him with that taunt. And Seal of Champions, give a minion +3 attack and Divine Shield. That seems pretty good. What's that other Paladin card? Blessing of Might, where it's just +3 attack for 1 mana. So essentially you're spending a 2 extra mana to get a Divine Shield. Is it worth it? I mean, it can be. Let's go with that. I haven't played with that card either. I haven't even seen that card. It's interesting. Eye for an Eye, not one of the best secrets, not one of the worst, in my opinion. Shielded Minibot. Here we go with the mechs. Alright. I might have to just end up taking the mechs, just to say I did it. The Bluegill Warrior is nice, though, to get something out. Like, he can finish something. I don't know. Minibot or Bluegill? I like having the removal, and we don't have any yet. I know I'm only 5 cards in, but it's never too soon to get removal for the arena. Let's go with the Minibot, though. Let's try it. Worgen Infiltrator, decent 1-drop. Priestess of Elune, not that great. She's very expensive for her stats. Dark Scale Healer. She restores 2 health to everybody on your side of the board. And she's 1 mana cheaper, and her attack and defense are flipped, which in my opinion I like better. I would rather have 4 attack and 5 hit points than the other way around. She's cheaper. Let's go with her. I like her healing ability. It can be very useful. Here we go. Here's our Blessing of Might, which I might just take out of this roll. The Puddle Stomper is a decent 2-drop. Better if you have Murlocs going on, obviously. Youthful Brewmaster. Do we even have anything worth recalling? We can get his shield back. We could give another minion +1/+1 if she's alive. And we could recall her and heal again. I don't know. It seems a little dubious for what we have in our hand right now. Let's go with the Blessing of Might. Matter Bomber. He can really screw you over. Let's see what else we got here. The Wailing Soul again. You can stop showing up anytime. And Coliseum Manager. Return this minion to your hand when you inspire. A 2/5 for 3 is like pretty decent stats, I gotta say. I have this card, like I've got him out of a couple decks. I think I have 2 of him. I have yet to play with him just because his text is so odd. Like I can't tell if it's like a good thing or a bad thing. I guess you just kind of have to experiment with it. We'll choose him. This is turned into the deck of stuff I haven't tried yet. Okay, and we got ourselves a epic card. Frost Giant is very good, especially if you plan on like making your deck around using your hero power. I would like him for my priest ranked deck. Be nice. When you play a card with Battle Cry, gain +1/+1. That seems very interesting. Do I have any Battle Cry? I have Inspire, 1 Battle Cry, 2 Battle Cries. So it's not horrible. One of my Battle Cries is a little bit expensive. Enter the Coliseum. Destroy all minions except player's highest attack minion. Huh. So it kind of clears the board except for the thing you want to clear the most. That's... I don't know. I guess if you only have the 1 fat minion on your side of the board, then it's not too bad. But I don't know. I could definitely see where that card is very useful and could be used with, you know, positive effects. It seems kind of dubious in the arena though. I don't know. All 3 of these cards are kind of interesting. The Frost Giant is fat, which we don't have yet. This is a form of removal, but a kind of roundabout way of removal. I don't know. If I had some bigger fat cards, maybe... I don't know about that card. Crowd Favorite could definitely kind of get going, but I think we're going to go with the Frost Giant, just because he's fat. And you can get him really cheap as long as you're using your hero power. Happy to see him. The Ooze is okay, especially against, you know, the classes that have weapons. I don't think he holds a candle in this row, though. Hammer of Wrath is great removal. You get to do 3 damage, plus you draw a card, which is always great. And then we have the True Silver Champion, which is an amazing weapon for the Paladin. Oh, I think I have to take the sword just because it's so efficient. I would like to have the card draw, but I think the sword wins out. If I get like 1 or 2 more swords, that would be awesome. Tidehunter, decent in the early game. The captured beast here, Jorah Mungar, is pretty good. He does have an issue when he goes up against other 7 mana plus creatures where he usually can kill or can usually attack them and live, however he doesn't kill them. So, I don't know. I've gone back and forth with him after playing with him some, and I don't know. Bloodsail Raider, we have 1 weapon that would significantly boost her up, but it's only the 1. And we do need some fat, so we're going to take him. Even though I just kind of crapped on him, but we're going to take him. Another sword against these 2, Darkscale Healer and the Refreshment Vendor. So we got 2 healers here versus the sword, which also heals. We're going to take the sword. I asked for a second sword. It gave it to us, so we better take it. Nomarin Infantry, no thanks. Frost Elemental can be helpful. Even if he's just freezing the enemy character, he can be kind of helpful. Choose a minion whenever it attacks, draw a card is also helpful. It can deter your enemies from attacking with a certain creature. Not usually, but it can. I guess depending on the player and what card you put it on. As well as you can put it on one of your own minions. So I think we're going to go with that. We don't have any card draw yet, so that's kind of putting all of our eggs into that basket. Inspire. Summon a random Murloc, huh? Very odd. I have not used that card at all yet. Noble Sacrifice, always the best Paladin secret. Have they got new secrets, though? I might be lying there. This was kind of one of the better ones. I don't remember if they got new ones. Priestess of Elune again. You can stop showing up any time. Murloc Knight or Noble Sacrifice. We have a lot of 3-cost minions. I mean, I know he's a 4-cost minion. Plus, he has the option to summon something crazy, maybe. Are any of the Murlocs that crazy? I don't have them all yet. I don't know. Noble Sacrifice can really mess up someone's play. Usually they're going to play around it, but, you know, they still have to get around it. Or do I just want more mid-game creatures? I don't know. This is kind of a hard choice. Because he potentially has the potential to put more creatures out on the board. I think we're going to go with Noble Sacrifice, though. I haven't played with that. Okay, here's our 3rd sword. This guy messes me up, which I don't appreciate. He can be very decent, though. Tournament Attendee, I'm kind of happy with our 3 1-cost cards, even though they're all spells. I guess we're going to take a 3rd sword. Okay, that's all I want. I don't want any more swords. 3 is fine. It really confused me because it didn't stack here, but I thought I pressed something else on accident and was going to be mad. But yeah, 3 swords is plenty. Spiteful Smith could be very good with our 3 swords. Maiden of the Lake, she's not good right for this deck, I don't believe. Lowly Squire is a good 1-drop. He can be very good. But I think we're going to go with Spiteful Smith because we have the 3 swords. Argent Protector, very efficient. Being able to put a Divine Shield on another friendly minion for 2 mana is amazing, since you also get a 2/2 with it. Evil Heckler, Taunt would be nice. I don't think he wins out over the Argent Protector. And Blackwing Corruptor is good if you have a dragon. We don't have any, I don't believe. So we're going to go with the Argent Protector. Another sword. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be taking that one. The Farseer, I'm not a fan of, like I said, in previous drafts. He usually doesn't get to live to use his Wind Fury. Silence. Silence is great for the arena. We will be taking the Spellbreaker. Equality is pretty decent here. It's kind of like a form of removal as long as you have stuff out on the board and you're willing to turn your stuff to 1 health as well. Emperor Cobra can get rid of a problem as long as he lives to survive. And Illuminator would be kind of decent for a Paladin deck if we had more than just the 1 secret. So I guess it's kind of between the Cobra and Equality. I mean, I'm sure Equality wins out here. I always have this, like, doubt in the back of my mind of turning my own minions to 1 health. So it can kind of mess with my head, but I think we're going to go with that. Dragon, what, I don't know how to say his name, Crusher here, is pretty good if your opponent is below 15 health. He gets that extra +3/+3, so he turns into a 9/9, which is not too shabby. Humility, it can be okay. I think I would rather have one of these minions. I wouldn't mind another shielded mini-bot, but we kind of need some fat, so we're going to take this guy. Volcanic Drake can, he can work out. Usually you're going to get him out for 5 mana, 4/3 if you're lucky. Maiden of the Lake, again, not right for this deck, I don't think. Annoyatron is pretty decent cheap taunt, so we're gonna go with him. I think I only have 1 other taunt, right? And they're both pretty cheap. We could get the Mad Scientist here to draw out our 1 and only secret. He is a 2/2 for 2, so he's got that going for him as well. I think I want the Loot Hoarder here, though, to draw the card. The Yeti is not what he used to be, but he's still kind of decent mid-game. I feel like our mid-game, though, like, look at our curve here. I don't know. The Yeti or the Loot Hoarder? We have the Blessing of Wisdom to draw cards, and I think that's it, right? Let's go with Loot Hoarder. I don't know if I'm happy with that decision, but meh. Shield Bearer, not too great in my opinion. He doesn't kill anything. He's just kind of a meat wall. Bluegill Warrior does have the potential to kill something. Or the Core Hound, who usually doesn't last too long, but we do need some fat. I'll give the Core Hound that, but I don't know. I kind of want the Bluegill. I hate how weak this guy is. Yeah, let's go with the Bluegill. I don't know if that was the right decision, but I'm biased against that Core Hound. Zombie Chow, he messes me up so much when he heals the enemy. Farseer again, you can stop showing up as well. I think we're going to take the Dragonkin Sorcerer. We do have the Blessing of Wisdom. We got the Blessing of Might. I need some Blessing of Kings. Oh, where's that at? Seal of Champions. Yeah, we're going to take him. He'll do decent in this deck, I think. Or he has the potential to. Stormwind Champion. I think we will be taking you out of this row, but there is something to be said for the Sinjin. He's very good mid-game taunt. But I think we're going to take the Stormwind because we need the fat, and +1/+1 is always good, especially with Paladin, since you have the ability to make 1/1s. Redemption, not my favorite card. Another secret, I'm sorry. Mad Scientist to draw out our 1 secret again. And then the Force Tank Max, which is just some fat, which I think I will be taking, and then we'll kind of be good on fat. See what else we get. Tall Strider isn't bad mid-game. Fairy Dragon, she might be nice to have. Having a cheap silence, though, isn't the worst thing in the world. I think we're going to go with Fairy Dragon. I don't know. I want all these things. Having the mid-game wouldn't be horrible. An extra silence is always great in the arena. But the Fairy Dragon can be kind of a powerhouse if you get her out early, because she can't be removed with spells. I don't know. This is a hard decision. Let's go with Fairy Dragon. Stick with my first choice. Another Blessing of Wisdom, Silverhand Knight, or Stormwind Knight. The charge is nice, but having the stats on the extra stats is kind of nice. I think we're going to go with Silverhand here. And our last card, Sunwalker. Very good taunt. She has that bubble, so that makes her, like, you know, extra taunty. Knife Juggler, I don't think you cut it in this row, dude. And the Peacekeeper is actually very good. He can just, you know, nuke a big fat creature's attack down to 1. But is he better than the Sunwalker? I think we're going to take the Sunwalker because I want her taunt. And there's our Paladin deck. You know, I don't know how to feel about this deck yet. It's got some decent stuff in it. It's got a couple synergies. You know, the Dragonkin with the cheap spells, and I don't know. We'll see how we do here. Let's do our first game. I feel like it's going to be against a Warlock. I don't know why. Just what I'm feeling right now. I guess we will find out. There are 25 different ranks to earn in rank mode, and I've only ever got to 14. I think I got there with a mage deck, which I guess isn't surprising. Worthy opponent against a rogue. Well, I was not a fan of my rogue run. Alright, so we got the Dragonkin. I think we're going to throw these 3 back. I know there's cheap stuff in here. The Fairy Dragon would be amazing. Oh, yikes. Should have kept the Dragonkin. Ooh, this is not good. Do I waste this already? I mean, I have nothing else to play. I can coin out the Tauren Warrior next turn. Yeah, I guess let's play it. I don't know. Maybe that was a waste of it, but... Will he block her? I'm assuming so. Yeah. I don't know. Probably a waste of that secret. But I had nothing else to do. It felt really weird not using it. Shielded Minibot or the Tauren Warrior. I think we'll do the Tauren Warrior. And Shielded Minibot next turn. With the ability to use our Blessing of Might if we really need to. Okay. That guy. The guy I did not take. Let's go with Demolisher. And now I'm debating, do I hit this guy? Oh, I can't hit him. He's stealthed, correct? Yeah. Okay. So we'll see what he does. I'm assuming he's going to stab and then hit it. Ooh, Twilight Drake. Not great here. Blessing of Might. Ooh, okay. Ooh, we did get our sword, so I think that's what we will be doing this turn. Yep, let's do that. We're only going to take... Oh, no, we will take the full 4 damage, unfortunately. Since we weren't hurt before, we're going to go with hitting her. And it looks like our next turn, we are going to be shield mini-botting and... I don't know, making a token? I really need... It would be nice to get this guy cheaper. Another sword. See, that's what I was scared of. I'm glad I didn't take that other one as well. Should I waste my sword? I mean, I have another sword. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. It's not going to cost us any health. And I have the second sword and another one kicking around in my deck. So we don't need to conserve them as much. Oh, this idiot. He's gonna wipe out my whole board. Like, what was that? Okay, Zombie Chow. Luckily for me, I have my true silver champion. I probably should have tokened out. I don't know. I just put him out because it was like, ooh, a card when he dies. But I should have tokened because this can just kill that. And a token would have made him cheaper. Yeah. But, I don't know. We're down to 3 cards. So, if drawing the card with him isn't horrible. What you gonna do here, Rogue? You have 5 cards, so... definitely have stuff. She's thinking about something over there.
So many options.
I'm just waiting for her to whip out all the combo crap. There's the fairy dragon.
What you got there?
Ooh. Okay, here's some of the combo stuff. Spellbreaker. Okay, what to do here? I should probably stab something. Maybe the Zombie Chow. And then put out... I'd stab the Zombie Chow. Put out her. Have 5 mana left. If I reinforce this turn, I can play him next turn. Alright, let's stab the Zombie Chow. That's gonna heal us up pretty good. And then... I'm debating over if I should just put him out. Because he might draw out an Assassinate. They can't see. She can just kill him with all that cheap crap, though. Alright, let's go with this. Let's silence the Cut Purse, even though it's not that great. I don't know. I didn't get to use my hero power that turn, but it kind of didn't work out. Oh, and I forgot she had that dagger. Well, at least she didn't get the coin. She opted for the Priestess of Elune. That girl, we won that joust pretty easily. She's not half bad here, except she's gonna get hit with this guy, and then she's gonna kill him with this. Although, she kind of wouldn't have much left, though, would she? And she's losing cards there. Let's go with her and token, which makes this guy cheaper, but it's a little bit of a moot point now. I'm going to stab her and use one of your cheaper guys. Okay, that makes sense. Ooh, please let us win this one too. Okay, good. We didn't win it as easily, but we still won it. And... ooh, he's actually really good here. But 5... ooh, she got 10, 12 damage on the board. Wow. Man. I think I'm gonna play him, but... I mean, because I really don't have a way to get rid of that stuff on the board. She's got... does she have me? That's 12, 13, 14, 15. If she has 1 more damage on the board, she has me. She would have definitely had me if that would have got charged. That's actually a pretty good card. And it's a beast. She's adding over there. I'm pretty sure that's what she's doing. I didn't get any blessings of king. Blessing of kings. Oh. Whoa.
We must cleanse the sun.
I believe that's game. I think she just needed the 1 more damage.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. What else? I mean, we have some... I think we went through all of our taunt already, didn't we? Yeah. Dang. We're so close, too, I feel like. I'm not sure if there's, I don't know, maybe there's something I could have done. Have to go back and look, see if I made any mistakes, but I don't know if there was anything I could really do different other than not mulliganing, my cards there at the beginning. Keeping the cheaper stuff, but like, how was I supposed to know I was gonna get a handful of expensive cards? Well, there was our first game. A loss, unfortunately. I feel like this deck has potential, though, so we will find out next time. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you'd like to see some more Hearthstone, and I will see you next time in Hearthstone Arena.